Lap 89 restart. Joe Ferre sideways on the green flag. I think he's ready to get going. They get in the speedy dry. Chris Clyne. This may give him the opening he needs. 3 wide down the backstretch. That's for the 4th position.
Jeffrey, I think we have seen this before. Is this exactly what happened in the modified
race? 41 slides up into the 96 car. Glenn Burke. 41 of Brody.
Oh, I'm sorry. This happened in the Chargers race. Speedy Dry created a mess for the 60 car in the Chargers race.
Absolutely. Edwards trying to get around Glenn Burke and Eric Richardson trying on the same turn. We'll see how that turns out. Edwards has the position underneath the 96. Now the 56 car trying to make some noise in there. Blake Williams in the 56 car, second in this race. Fell back after a restart earlier in the race. Not sure what exactly happened, but he picked it back up. Got it running. The 41 car though, Tommy, is starting to show his strengths late in the race.
And that's the perfect time to show him if you got it. Show him if you got it.
Looks like the 96 car is actually falling back. Or maybe, just maybe, the 26 car is coming to life.
That you could sell me for.
Might have to watch out for the guy we've talked about, Derek Thorne, the pole sitter. Maybe he did have a plan in this race. We're going to find out in 55 laps. We're on lap 95. We've reduced the field a bit. Update on Alex Haas. That was indeed his rear end that was going. He's out of the race in the number 66. Wozniacki is not leaving Joe Ferre for 1 second. Not even for a moment.
Have been racing hard up front here for quite some time, and it's going to be fun to watch.
Gaffarini and Ash dueling down the backstretch. I'm not sure that Ash is on the lead lap, however, when he pulled off earlier in the race. Maybe down a couple of laps, but still racing fast with these drivers in the top 10. Burke and Richardson side by side going into turn number 3. Richardson is on the outside. Still fighting hard. Bakersfield native on the outside of the Vegas native. See Burke clears, and here comes Dustin Ash, another Nevada regular. Gaffarini. I'm sure that Eric Richardson is realizing just how many Las Vegas natives there are in Las Vegas.
On the streets of Las Vegas. On the streets of Fremont Street.
Wozniacki chasing Joe Ferre. Talked about Derek Thorne. Maybe he was indeed saving it for this last bit. He has caught a car that looks quite similar to his. Those 2 cars you see, the 26 and 56 teammates, were the top 2 in qualifying, followed by Joe Ferre, all 3 being tour cars. '41 car getting passed by the 56. Here comes Thorne. To the inside. To the left.
Just like a flea market.
Burke now getting challenged by Dustin Ash. Ash, as we talked about, not entirely sure, but if he keeps up this streak of moving up, we're going to find out if he's in the top 5 or not. Currently holding the 5th spot is Derek Thorne. be one of Junior Roddy's flipping back a little bit. We saw him down up there in the top 4. Since moved back to 6th. He's kept his car in one piece, much like most of the top 5. I think Foray has opened up the biggest lead of the race so far tonight in the super late models. With 40 laps to go at the line. Clyne might be catching up to that 3 car. Kwasniewski in the 3 ran both the late model and the modified race. The modified race, he was carrying our onboard camera. Unfortunately, had an issue that prevented him from finishing the race. Rear end. See, there was a, Tommy mentioned the new sponsor, Royal Purple, on his purple machine. I'll tell you what, Tommy, Dustin Ash is on a mission. And Thorne underneath his teammate runs him down to the apron. Derek Thorne! That was a quote from the showdown.
Yes, it was.
Oh, yes.
But you're right, Dustin Ash.
70 car! Where are you going?
Dustin Ash is hard charged.
I wonder if that's a flat tire on the 70. Way out of the groove. Jeff Knight, way off the pace as well. He may come to a stop in turn number 3. Wouldn't be the first time tonight. Yep, he's finding a nice parking spot and e-brake. Yellow flag is in the air now. And we have a caution with 34 laps to go. 34 laps to go. Joe Foray gets on the gas first. Green flag is out. And here comes Derek Thorne. Who? Derek Thorne. Moving into 3rd and moving into... Wow.
I think he built himself a rocket ship.
I think he did. And look, some contact coming out of turn number 4. Gather it back up. Kwasniewski is still on the inside, but that's pretty much the Hornet's nest right there with the 12 in the middle of all of it, down to lap. John Zaretsky. Derek Thorne on the outside clears the number 3 of Kwasniewski. Oh, some contact in the back here. Zaretsky gets around. Well, not around, but he tried. He done did it. See Zaretsky basically saying, go. Just go. Clyne trying to get around Kwasniewski now. Here comes Chris. Here comes our camera. And it's still rolling. And the 12 car is about to park, it looks like, too. I don't know, it was way off the pace. Not quite sure what Zaretsky is doing. But Dustin Ash is passing another one. It's around Brett Edwards in the number 9. Brody in the 41, see if he's going to be able to get anything. Scott Gaffarini in 38 seems to have slipped all the way to the tail of the field. So it looks like his car's not where he needs it at this late stage in the race. But Derek Thorne's car is. In Montgomery.
Well, if it was in Montgomery, it's heading Colorado because he's on the move. He might be in Texas. To go get some cowboy steak, but now he's going back to Arizona.
Tommy, I don't think Joe Frey is going to make this easy for Derek Thorne at all.
Derek Thorne is now in Nevada.
24 laps to go. Frey, Thorne nudges him out of the way. Frey's going to make this one difficult.
Jeffrey, Derek Thorne is in Las Vegas.
He is. And he just took the lead.
At the Bullring. Damn, he's fast.
Chris Clyne definitely making some ground up on Joe Frey. Yeehaw! As I said, making some ground up on Joe Frey. That 14 car is on a mission right now, Tommy. We see how fast Thorne's car is. I think there might be a little bit of contact, at least. Clyne trying everything he can to get around Frey in the 54. Laps to go. Oh yeah. Zaretsky pulls it into the infield. He's done for the night. Chris Clyne is probably getting ready to make someone else done for the night too. That front bumper starting to get. Oh! Richardson was all but under Burke going down the front straightaway. That, I don't know how we didn't end up wrecking some cars. But there's one thing that Tommy pointed out. They're still doing it. They're still trying to wreck. Going in as a turn. Contact between Richardson and Burke. Whoop. And there's the bumper.
And there's the hold on.
And you tell there's only 15 laps to go this time by? But Tommy made a point very early in this race. Probably very early in this night. There's one thing about coming to this race, this Fall Classic each year, is that if there's one thing it is, it's unpredictable. Strange things do happen.
Oh, we've seen a strange thing take out a leader last year.
We've seen it all. What will we see tonight? With 14 laps to go, the 56 car starting to close in on this mix, and Chris Clyne wanting second place now. Got a good run coming out of turn 2. Dustin Ash moving around the 3 car, as you see, contact, or at least almost contact. And Dustin Ash is not on the lead lap. Here comes Chris Clyne. Oh yeah. Dustin Ash might win this race a lap down.
He might. Well, he was fast, but he was fast at the wrong time.
10 laps to go.